founder director of FBI. Now this is a post which the President of America has to call 3 times a day. कुछ information है, कुछ information है. If all the information first comes on the table of the FBI director, anything related to crime or homeland security, he processes this information and puts it on the president's table. So the president has to be right whenever he says, whatever he says. He is fed by the FBI director. So very responsible duty, very responsible. Stressful duty. Now 40 years at the top. Imagine the caliber and the dignity of the post. On his farewell ceremony. It was attended by more than 5 heads of states. It was sorry, the presidents of US, past and present. Jimmy Carter, George Bush, Clinton, everybody. Obama. Because he had worked with 7 presidents in his lifetime. Very experienced person. Everybody from the audience, one by one, they came up on the dais and they shared a 2-minute experience with the director during their days, this that. It was a farewell ceremony, so everybody were coming up with their fond memories with the gentleman. Then somebody in the audience, a gentleman, he raised up his hand and said, "Sir, if you don't mind, can you speak for 3 minutes?" He was getting very emotional in the farewell. He didn't want to speak. He came on the dais and said, before he started, somebody from the audience, he said, "Sir, we want to ask you a question. You have been for 40 years with crime, international and national or local crimes, from petty crimes in districts to huge international crimes. What, according to you, is the solution for a crime-free world? And we want a crime-free world." And then Edgar Hoover, the founder director of FBI, he asked the audience, "Do you want a crime-free world?" This question now I am asking to you. Yes or no? Do you want a crime-free world? Yes. Edgar Hoover said that my 40 years of experience as FBI director dealing with crime, from petty street crimes to huge international crimes, especially the last 15 years dealing with child and teenage crimes, I have designed rehabilitation programs for child and teenage criminals. I have stayed with their parents at homes to know their culture, thinking and backgrounds, what prompted them to perform such acts. So a man who had deeply researched crime, just not observed it, he says that to make this world crime-free, after all my experience, I have come to one conclusion. Now I am again giving you the words of Edgar Hoover, not just word to word, but letter to letter. Edgar Hoover says, "A child who has been taught to obey the laws of God will find very little difficulty in obeying the laws of man." I repeat, a child who has been taught to obey the laws of God will find very little difficulty in obeying the laws of man. So teach your children to obey the laws of God. Make them God-loving children, and you will find wonderful 21st century citizens. If Sachin Tendulkar talks about batting, can you deny or cross him? Yes or no? No. In the same way, when Edgar Hoover talks of crime, you cannot deny or cross it. Simple. He says, belief in God, love in God will make you morally, ethically right citizens upon this earth. That is what we need. So your attitude towards God should not be, किसने देखा है, कहाँ है? Thousands of things they exist which you cannot see, which you don't see. One of these is God. Can you see the microorganisms, bacteria, things smaller than that? Can you see the Himalayas from here? Thousands of things you don't see, yet they are. Yet they are. So attitude should not be based upon your informations, or worse than that, your assumptions. Regarding God, we have assumptions. हाँ देखा है, किसने देखा है, मेरे सामने तो देखो, मैंने नहीं देखा है, तो किसको अनुभव है, मेरे सामने लाके देखो. Cheap assumptions. I can give you a list of 100 scientists. Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, Archimedes, Pascal. Top 100 scientists, strong believers in God. इतने बड़े साइंटिस्ट भगवान में मानते हैं और हम और आप थोड़ी साइंस की 5-10 किताबें पढ़ ली और बोल रहे हैं साइंस इज एवरीथिंग. Science is everything. About science is God. I was talking to 400 scientists at Taj Lands in Bandra. I was talking on logic versus faith. And a scientist just raised his hand and asked me, Swamiji, are you talking and you are talking of faith, but have you seen God? I said yes. He said, can you show it to us? I said yes. He said when? I said now. Now this is the question to you people. Do you want to see God now? Tell me yes or no. Yes. Give me a clear one. Yes. Yes. Okay. Shall I show you? Yes. See the sun. अब शास्त्र में तो इसको सूर्य देवता बोलते हैं, चलो माना नहीं माना ठीक है. Give me, if you have really thought of, what is the first characteristic of God? See, देखो आप लोगों ने कुछ सोच के ही नहीं रखा, और फिर assumption से बोलते हो है नहीं है करते हो. So power, absolute power, no option to it, no alternate to it. Sun is the absolute final power. I told these 400 scientists that for some reason, let us assume that the sun doesn't rise tomorrow morning. जब हम algebra पढ़ते थे, 8, 9, 10 तब assume करते थे ना, writers ने. Suppose x is not equal to y, then we prove that the x is equal to y. Let us assume that the sun doesn't rise tomorrow. Then I challenge the 400 scientists. All you scientists of NASA and European Space Agency and ISRO, can you all come together to make the sun rise? No. Okay, no. Second option, do you have an alternate to that energy? No. पृथ्वी पर जलाने जैसी जितनी भी चीजें आप जला दो, oil and petroleum, cloth and wood and paper and everything, at night, will the morning fall? Yes or no? If you burn all the things that could be burned up upon this earth, will the morning fall? Morning will only fall when he rises from 13 crore miles away from earth. 13 crore miles away from earth, when he rises, he will give you the power, the light and the heat to sustain yourself. Every second on the surface of earth, NASA scientists have come up with the figures. 60,000 crore tons of helium transforms into hydrogen, and so this light, heat and the shine. Give me the number of zeros after 6 that I said. 60,000 crore tons. Now give me the zeros. Your professor is looking at the sky, so you will be sitting in the sky. 60,000 crore tons every second. I asked the scientists, do you agree with it? Yeah, yes, we know these figures, we are right. Then I said, now open up your mobiles or your calculators or your supercomputers, whatever you have, and give me the amount of gas transformed since the time I start talking about the sun in this talk. मैं 4 मिनट से सन की बात कर रहा हूँ. 1 second is 60,000 crore tons. Now 4 minutes, give me the amount beyond your computers. I put a simple question to these 400 scientists and nobody had the answer. I said, who is filling up the gas every day? Who is filling up the gas every day? This earth revolves at 1 lakh kilometers per hour. मैरी ग्राउंड में बैठे ना, बच्चे थे तब चिल्ड्रंस पार्क में मैरी ग्राउंड में बैठे ना, चक्कर आते थे 5 मिनट के बाद। तो ये बड़े मैरी ग्राउंड में बैठे हैं, पता है चक्कर आते हैं। हाँ, तेरे को ब्लड प्रेशर डायबिटीज होगा भाई, ये चक्कर से नहीं आएगा। God's creation, that was man's creation. And then I said, if for some reason tomorrow the earth reduces its speed by 10%, you know what will happen? Day will become 30 hours, your digestion power will increase or decrease, sleeping hours will get disturbed, communication will disturb. If the earth reduces or increases its speed by just 10%, everything will go haywire. Then I told the scientists, will all of you come together to fix the speed again? They said, no, we can't. I talked of 2 factors, the sun and the revolution, like gravity and other 1,000 such factors which are beyond the ken of scientific intelligence and controlled by somebody, and because of that we exist. Out of these 1,000 factors, even if one goes wrong, we will cease to exist. And these 1,000 factors, none of them is controlled by science today as of now. और आप बोलते हो सब कुछ साइंस है, सब कुछ साइंस है, तो ये 1000 फैक्टर्स में कुछ तो कंट्रोल होना चाहिए ना साइंस का, है नहीं? ग्रेविटेशन पे कंट्रोल है साइंस का। कभी देखा कि न्यूजीलैंड के उस तरफ जाते हैं तो वहाँ ग्रेविटेशन पुल थोड़ा ज्यादा है तो 2-2 फीट अंदर चले जाते हैं, ऐसा सुना? और लैटिन अमेरिका में अमेज़न वहाँ जाते हैं तो 2-2 फीट ऊपर चढ़ने लगते हैं, ऐसा सुना? नहीं सुना? Equal gravitational force distributed all over the surface when there was 1 person upon this earth and then there are 7 billion. Who is adjusting it every day? Simple. I asked this question to the scientific fraternity and they didn't have answers. I said 1,000 such things which science doesn't have answer. So science is good, God is best. So that attitude towards God will make you humble, which is very much necessary. It will make you softer, which is very much necessary. Which will make you kind, which is very necessary. Which will make you a good human being, which is very much necessary. Because you will believe that a much powerful force is above me to control everything. Work hard, right attitudes, right belief, and you will be a wonderful professional, a great human being, and an extraordinary existence upon this earth. My own prayers for all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Guruji, for very motivating and informative address. You have touched upon various aspects of life and you told the students and all of us the importance of attitude, quoting from various quarters of wisdom and knowledge, including cricket. You have told how attitude can decide the attitude of a person. I think we are really fortunate today, all the students here and faculty. We are really blessed to listen to you, Swamiji. We will remember your speech forever, and you are the real motivation for all of us. We sincerely request you once again that please find some time for us, in spite of busy schedule, sometime in near future, so that all the students will be benefited and all aspects of life will be covered. And there are no words to thank you. And on your director, board, and faculty and students, we profusely thank you. As a token of our love and gratitude, I request our director Mishaji to present you memento and also honor.
Sir, one question is, when are you again coming to IT? And I must thank our director profusely for bringing a speaker like this. And you were talking about Vikram and Betal. It's so nice that you talked about it. The present WhatsApp generation probably doesn't know much about Vikram and Betal. During our young days, we used to wait for a magazine every month which used to call Chandamama. And in which, Vikram and Betal stories used to come. Right, sir. And we used to wait very eagerly for that. It used to cost just 1 rupee or 2 rupees, 2 rupees 50 paisa.
Wait for 2 days for it.
Yeah, but now it no longer exists. Probably, who is responsible for that, we don't know for its demise. Okay, the WhatsApp generation or what, who knows, we don't know. And you rightly talk about attitude, and I also get very much disturbed for anything that happens and all. But now onwards I will see, how I can change my attitude and not get disturbed about it. And I will also request, sometime you keep on holding such session for our politicians, some of the politicians who are in the habit of maligning Indian gods and goddesses are being maligned a lot nowadays. That has become a fashion to malign some gods and goddesses. Recently about Durga, something very rotten was said. I really wish you do something for them also. Right, sir? And thanks a lot, sir. And Mishra, sir, I must thank you again and again for this. Thanks a lot.
Harry Potter is as well as Harry Potter for Chandamama is there. Okay. And then I think maybe there are some politicians, they might come up from this very hot, after 10, 15, 30 years. You might see them sitting in Parliament, Mr. Assembly, some might be a Prime Minister. I don't think they will be President of India, future President, sitting in there. So I'm sure that when they become President or Prime Minister, I don't think they will be like what we have today. So I think this is a very auspicious, I think, occasion for these youngsters to think how they can become their politicians. Next
Question, students, faculty, Swami is trying to answer your query.
About some questions from the students.
No, fine. I think I'm talking to the time is that we are talking about. Anybody wants to question, just give a write it. Anybody has a question, then they can write and give it. If anybody has some questions regarding this or anything that they would like to ask, they can just write it on a piece of paper and then send it to me. Doesn't matter right now.
Once again, please give your questions and send it to Swamiji. Once again, request all to give a standing ovation to Swamiji as a token of our respect. Thank you, Ananda.
बंद చేయాలి సరిగ్గా పనిచేయమంటారు సార్ వాట్సాప్
Thank you.